All right. Thanks everybody for hopping on to hear a little bit more about quintessential biosciences. Quintessential biosciences, quintessential meaning the best of the best. We really believe that we have our hands on the best of the best products here and the best opportunity from a fiscal standpoint on how you can capitalize on the unique space and time of where we're at with social media and social sharing and the hemp phenomenon, not to mention the place and time where everybody as a whole is looking for natural solutions to their holistic health. And I really believe that that is why our company is making moves and the word is out, the buzz is out on Q Sciences. I really believe that it's a unique space and time of a combination of some things that have come together. And we, luckily, thankfully, get to be a part of something, truly a part of something different, that we're at the forefront of a massive boom. We know it's coming, we know it's here, and it's just been a huge blessing in our family's life for so many reasons, not just from a financial perspective. I know a lot of you are here to hear about how you can get involved and how you can create an extra stream of income for your families, for your loved ones, maybe to share this with other people that you care about. But something that I hold near and dear to my heart, I've been in the health and wellness industry for 16 years, and I've seen everything from, really, really horrible, tragic cases to, I would call a lighter case that where there's hope, right? And I've seen everything in between. And what I have seen in my own household with my own family are some special blessings with what these products have done. And also, I believe, nobody should really suffer if there is an answer out there to something. And so we know that we're on the brink of massive explosion because we do have the answer for so many people. And it's just, you can't take my word for it. You just have to try it yourself. So I feel so passionately about this company and this product line. And I truthfully couldn't believe that I hadn't heard of it before when I was introduced, to the company and to the product line. And being in the health and wellness arena, I've seen everything. I have for the last 13 years, 16 years being in health and wellness. It started with personal training and Pilates and yoga and bar and those things, those modalities to help people go through physical therapy and things like that. But then it started going into supplementation and nutrition, meal planning, where we could really have like a one place, one-stop shop in a way to provide people with natural solutions towards their health. And I really believe that we kind of were onto something years and years ago, but the rest of the world wasn't necessarily ready for where they are now. Things are so, easily searched on the internet, and you can read through things and you can find natural alternatives that you can really get proactive about your health. And so previously, I would send my clients, friends, family, tens of thousands of people that I've helped over the years to different brands, different brands to buy a probiotic, for example, before prebiotics started becoming popular. And I would send people to buy vitamin B12, or to get an injection of vitamin B12 to enhance their energy before we knew about the MTHFR genetic mutation. When now we know that people that have that need a methylated version of B12, for example. I would send people to different places for brain health, right? And now, because this company came into our lives, and we, again, feels very compelled and obligated to share it with the rest of the world. I've had personal results. Our 9-year-old daughter has had amazing results. My husband has had incredible results on the product line. That again, we feel an obligation and compelled to share the products and the opportunity with so many of you that are listening in for the first time, or maybe you're educating yourself and you've heard the information before. And so anyways, this has been an amazing year for our family. We've been associated now with the company for a full year. We have had a tremendous testimonies that have come through and that have flooded our company. So we feel very blessed to be at the forefront of something. And quite frankly, they always say the T in timing is more important than the T in talent. And although I've had years, experience in the health and wellness arena, you do not have to have years experience in health, in wellness, in supplementation to know that we are truly at the right timing of what's happening in space and time, where people are very open and very receptive to natural solutions where they can proactively take back their health, and that people want and are ready to, you know, find other ways to not just take another prescriptive medication. Or maybe they have a loved one that already is taking so many. They take a prescription medication to, you know, work with the unfortunate symptom of another prescriptive medication. And we're in that space and time where people are being educated left and right. And there is the miracle drug that people are discussing, and it's pretty much running rampant at this point, where people are very intrigued with CBD and the hemp space. And if you look at Forbes and what Forbes recently put out, you know, they're declaring that the space of hemp is going to grow by 700% by the year 2020. And so this is a really unique opportunity as well from a business perspective. So that's why I'm going to share some slides with everybody tonight on, you know, who the company is, or, you know, why the company started and where they were founded, and all the amazing products that we have here. I won't go into every detail on every product, but I'll give you, you know, the fan favorites and the hero products, if you will. And I believe all of our 30 products are phenomenal and quintessential. I believe that this company's philosophy on marketing the best product in each category, being the quintessential product in every category, is something that, again, nobody else really has marketed in the space of relationship marketing. I believe years and years and years, this industry of network marketing is over 100 years old, right? I believe the space of network marketing traditionally has sold a lot of products because the compensation plan is attached to it, because there's pay plan, because there's incentive to make money, right? I don't believe that some of those products would have ever been sold if there was no compensation plan attached to it. And I believe, you know, that you have to have two things that are working. You have to have products that work for people, that people need. They're not just desirable products. We're not talking about, you know, clothing and jewelry and, you know, perfume. Those are all awesome, and that's great, right? But in terms of people feeling, you know, pain relief, sleep, better cognitive function to where they have mental clarity and stamina, you know, better natural energy instead of drinking things with chemicals, right? People are definitely in that unique space and time. Yet again, I keep saying that, you know, they want answers and they want something that's going to work. They also don't want to break the bank. So when I looked at this company about a year and a month ago, I was really intrigued at what I saw. And I was even more excited and giddy that nobody in my network had ever heard of Q Sciences before. And so I'm going to share some slides with you because, you know, my husband and I work this business together. We are full-time, you know, Q Science ambassadors, and our children, you know, are our number one priority. And when there's something natural that's working for them, we really believe we need to let other parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles that of little ones that they care for, they need to know that this is an option. And, you know, so here we are. So I'm going to share some slides with you. Forgive me for being a little bit tardy because we had a little technical difficulty, but here we are. And so anyhow, from a business perspective, put your business caps on, right, for a little bit here and bear with me. A lot of these companies in relationship marketing, you see them on Facebook and Instagram, and you hear about your neighbor that wants to sell you something to hit a quota, right? It's definitely been an industry that's been around for a while. And what I love about the industry is that it can afford us residual income. It can afford people side gig money. It can afford you, you know, vacation and that travel fund, right? Or maybe a shoe fund for some of you. That's okay, right? But what I really, really love from a business perspective is that this company has taken the approach to have more than one vertical. A lot of these companies in network marketing, you know, are known for just weight loss, right? Or just shakes, or just clothing, or just skincare, right? They have one vertical space that predominantly that's what people know them for, or view them as, right? A makeup company, right? Well, I, from a business perspective, wanted to make sure that my project, my alliance was going to include multiple verticals. So if somebody was not interested in weight loss, or they weren't interested in brain health, that's kind of a joke, but if they weren't interested in one thing we had, I wanted to be able to redirect them to something else. I didn't want to be dead in the water from a business perspective. I also didn't want to, alienate or only sell to one gender. And I also wanted to make sure that it wasn't just age specific. So from the business perspective, I really liked that this company had, many verticals. They have total nutrition, brain health, vascular health, products that help with sleep and energy, men's and women's specific health. Okay. I really, really loved that. I thought, gosh, I really see the value in being able to bring, one or two products to my friends or family. And if that wasn't what they were thinking from their perspective on an area of health they wanted to improve, I could still direct them to digestive health. I could direct them to the hemp products. I could direct them to something else, right? I loved that. That was really important to me. Also that it's not gender or age specific, that was important as well. The CEO and founder, Mr. Mark Wilson, is an incredible man. Not only is he a two-time Super Bowl champion of a football champion, but he spent 30 years developing commercial real estate and had a lot of success in finance and as a financial consultant, and then retired to the golf course. And after 6 months was pretty much bored and also didn't think there was purpose in what he was doing. And so when he started this company in 2012, even though it was founded in 2012, off one product, which is our brain health product, that's all they had back then. But it was such a phenomenal product. It had 34 published peer-reviewed, medical studies and journals off just one supplement, over 20 years of research on human brains, not mice. That was important to me. And I really loved Mark Wilson's approach. He said, we're going to share this with our family and our friends first, and we're going to see what happens. We know the science is there. We know what the science points to. We know that it helps with things like cognitive function, brain health, depression, anxiety, even more severe cases of people that are, mentally very ill that needed something that was going to work, right? And there's a phenomenal story and backstory on that product. But more importantly, it helps with just people that need an edge, a mental edge, mental clarity. This is not a product for ill people. It is a product for all. In fact, I started feeling like Superwoman after I started taking, my brain health supplement, and my husband could tell the difference. I would like to think of myself as very pleasant and very kind and very sweet. But he said I was extraordinarily so, much sweeter on these supplements. And I'll tell you about all the supplements that I started taking. Slowly but surely, I started integrating all the supplements, and they do different things. And so even though this company was founded in 2012, Mark Wilson didn't necessarily know what he was doing in network marketing. And he's very honest about this. This is not something that was hidden or is something that's, hidden. Luckily, for years and years, they sold a lot of products, and there was a great track record. But the network marketing, relationship marketing compensation plan was not introduced until last year, 2018, by Mr. Jake Spencer, who is our vice president of global sales. And this is where the company really, the story of the company, I believe, is really started. Last year, January 2018, is where the most fair and comprehensive comp plan in the industry, made its way to Q Science's office. And that is the compensation plan that we operate on today. I was blown away when I flew in to look at the company again about a year ago. And I just couldn't believe that nobody of my friends and family had ever heard of this line before. I really had to experience the products for myself. More importantly, I studied the science. All the products are scientifically validated. This is important. If you don't understand supplementation, you don't understand that, supplements don't go through clinical testing. Supplement companies don't need to. They brand something and label it and put it on the shelves and market it, and it gets sold. Or they're paying a commission to the guy at GNC or the vitamin shop, right? They're paying somebody at Costco to move supplements, right? traditionally, supplements, again, don't go through clinical testing. They don't have 34 published, medical papers and journals from the highest sought after medical institutions globally, right? This was pretty impressive for me, coming from the supplement world, knowing that I was really blown away that I had access to those papers. You and I, all of us have access to those studies. And they're pretty amazing to know that, they feel so strongly about the Qmax, for example, that they made one in a children's form of a powdered form. So, our children could have access to this incredible, exclusive, patented formulation. It has 36 daily micronutrients, not just a multivitamin, right? This is micronutrients from a whole plant, far superior than just any old multivitamin. And it has a 96-hour chelation process. This is incredible for people that know something about supplements. We have established markets also, not just the United States, but we do have established markets in some of the European countries that we're expanding into, Canada and Australia, New Zealand, and we're really, really close to making a big expansion in Japan. We currently are open in Japan, but we are just got, literally hot off the press, full paperwork approval. We had verbal approval on our hemp products in Japan, and now we are just days away from fully launching all of our hemp line in the country of Japan, which is extremely exciting. I literally took that call, 20 minutes ago. So anyhow, you're the first to hear the breaking news, right? When people are looking to, improve their health, typically these are the areas that people are looking to improve their health in. They really want to sleep better. They're tired. They need, energy. Depression's on the rise, unfortunately. And people want to slow down the aging process. People need help with weight maintenance or weight loss. Stress, anxiety, lack of energy. The issue with depression really hit home for me, for someone that I really, really care and adore, and many people. We all know somebody struggling. And for me, when I was sitting at this office in this company thinking about this particular individual, and knowing full well that there's many out there, but I just kept thinking in my thoughts, what if this product could make an impact in this particular person's life? What if, we could reduce the amount of antidepressants that people unfortunately are just upping their dosages, every year and every couple years? What if we could come to a happy medium where people still stay, of course, on their medication, but they're not having to increase the amounts year after year? Maybe there's a supplement that'll actually work to provide a nice, healthy balance. And so this product line really blew my mind. Again, most products in this space wouldn't necessarily get moved or sold if there wasn't an incentive or a pay plan attached to it. So I love seeing that this company had sold lots of products, 6 years worth of products. Traditionally, 90% of them were moved through doctors and a white coat program. So you had to have a medical license and go through this extensive approval, right, to be able to sell the products. They're that high grade quality. And then, again, the compensation plan that was introduced, fairly recently, only a year ago, has completely turned this company into the company that it is now. Excuse me. So the company was founded on that Q96 Qmax product. And what I love about the Qmax and the brain health and micronutrients essentials is there's methylated B12 in here. Most of us don't know whether or not we have the MTHFR genetic mutation, but 40% of the world's population is said to have it. So that's an indication that our livers are working overtime to methylate vitamin B12. In this form, you don't have to worry about it. So whether or not you have it or not, it doesn't matter. You're going to get all those healthy nutrients that are going to absorb into your body. Your body's not going to have to, go on system overload. Your organs have to work harder on absorbing these nutrients. This supplement's already ready to go for you. If you don't like swallowing pills, it's an easy way to twist the capsule and put it into a drink, right? The Q Prime is another supplement that comes in this box. This is Q Core Q Max box. It looks like this, right? And we have a morning and afternoon supplement that you take on a daily basis. They come in little sachets like this. What I love about this is it's already done for you, ready to go. You can buy any of our products a la carte in containers, of course. I personally love the price point of the 4 supplements that come in this box. If you buy 2 of our supplements a la carte, you're actually getting 2 for free in this box. So that's why I like the savings here. You can buy any of our products. They range from $15 to $70. But when you buy more, you're going to get things for free. So in this box, it comes with our probiotic, and it comes with our fish oil omega, and it comes with our Q Prime and Q Max, all 4 supplements. On a daily basis, your health guaranteed will improve on what I've seen and studied. The Q Prime, for example, has 64 studies that have happened, or happening, excuse me, that they're going through on what it's doing for the microvascular system. It's incredible. Oftentimes a signs of a weakened glycocalyx system would be, hair thinning, hair loss, poor circulation, cold hands and cold feet. We start with those symptoms and people think they're just aging. What it actually is your body's trying to send you a message and a warning saying that there's poor circulation happening throughout the body. Our body has 63,000 miles of veins, and as we age, those veins start to shut down. They close. Nutrients, oxygen, blood flow stops happening and stops going through those veins. So the fact that Q Prime is one of the biggest breakthroughs in our generation, they're saying maybe even the biggest breakthrough in the supplement world ever, right? It's amazing that it's proving to open up these capillaries and veins and provide those intrinsic, the microvascular intrinsic veins and with growth, with oxygen and blood flow and nutrients. So it's really remarkable, the science behind that. Now, Q-Biotics is incredible because we have a 12-hour time release on our probiotic. No probiotic on the market has a guaranteed 12-hour time release. There's only one pill form that has about a 4-hour, and it's a double encapsulation as well. We own the rights to that double encapsulation, so it doesn't just provide healthy bacteria and flora in your stomach. It's going to also go through your intestines and your colon. This is substantial with anybody struggling with leaky gut or any sort of digestive issues. I know sometimes we get people just on this Q Core Q Max, for example, and they start losing weight because their body's functioning at optimal levels. Our Q Omega, our fish oil omega, is extraordinary because it's wild caught fish, not farm raised. And also it has extra DMAE support for brain nutraceutical support. Everything we do here at Q does stem from brain health. We're very forward thinking on that, knowing that 20% of what you put into your body and you consume goes right to your brain upon consumption. And we have, luckily, great science and proof on it going past the blood-brain barrier, for example. And we know that people cannot make claims in the network marketing space. We sure as heck can, though, with the science, the validated science on what our products are doing. And it feels really great that we can, educate and share and let people know that these exist. I warn everybody on making medical claims in terms of cures. We've seen vast improvements, of course, but this number 2, so that number 1 kit with the 4 supplements, that pretty much our number 1 selling supplements would be our Q Core Q Max, our blue box. It's traditionally sold at about $160, but when you buy it as a monthly consumer, you're a monthly shopper, or if you're a monthly shopper buying any of our products, you do get a great savings. So you can spend only $125 and get all of those supplements and start to see improvements in your mental clarity, with your heart and circulation, with how you're feeling, with your gut, digestive health. I mean, truly remarkable, all the, highlights that I could spend hours talking about that box, and I won't. But this number 2 does come with those supplements, and it also comes with the men's and women's herbal adaptogenic herbs that, we are now, the word is out on how amazing our adaptogenic herbs are. The women's formula is specific for regulating and balancing hormones. It has 8 adaptogenic herbs. It gives your body what it needs. Of course, your body will expel what it doesn't, but we really believe in the quality sourced ingredients in that little green box. Now, this number 2 kit is $160 as you're a monthly shopper. It would be priced higher if you weren't buying it on a monthly basis. You do get a free sleep spray when you buy the 2 supplement boxes here. And so the sleep spray is an amazing natural alternative to any other sleep aid on the market or any sort of sleep prescriptions or medications or anything. We've had phenomenal results with people on our sleep spray, and I highly recommend trying it. Now, our sleep spray is only $15 a la carte. So I recommend this kit, actually, the Energize kit, because you get a free box of energy drinks, which is a $45 value, and you can just buy a sleep spray, right? So when you're buying our men's or women's Vitalize, the green boxes there, and the Q-Core Q Max, they both come in the sachets of the morning and afternoon indications. You're really going to feel your best, right? We already said the women's Vitalize helps with hormonal balancing and pre and you know, menopausal and during and post, also with you know, menstrual and all that, you know, effects, I should say, side effects. This has been phenomenal for women to be a natural alternative to so many other things they don't want to be taking. We've had women write to our company and call almost every day about how blown away they are that their hot flashes are gone. And then we also, for our men's Vitalize, the prostate support has been remarkable, proven, guaranteed, yet again, a natural alternative to really making sure and ensuring that people are safe there. And so this box of energy drinks is a fan favorite. We sell a lot of our energy drinks, a la carte. Yet again, it's about $40, $45. And so we have 3 different flavors. We have a green apple, a black cherry, and we have a grape lime flavor. And all 3 of our energy drinks are healthy alternatives, and they do have extra mental clarity support as well. Number 4 kit would be our vitamin sprays. This is a $125 kit, and it comes with varying vitamin sprays you spray right under your tongue. Now, the quickest way to really get a nutrient into your system would be a sublingual, you know, absorption. It's very quick. The supplements do take longer because they have to go, you know, into our stomachs. So if you want something quick, like a quick energy boost, that would be the vitamin B12 spray. You want to fall asleep quickly, you'd use our sleep spray. You want to help with any sort of weight control and weight management, we do have a boost spray. We also have vitamin C, vitamin D, and our, gosh, I have to go back to that slide, breath freshener spray. Relief spray. We have a relief spray for pain relief. I love all of our vitamin sprays, to be honest, but I'm going to always educate and inform that I believe in taking our supplements if you can swallow pills. I believe in the science and the results and all the nutrients that you get versus just a handful of nutrients in spray form. So love the sprays, especially the sleep spray. If you think you're a good sleeper, just wait till you try our sleep spray and you'll be dumbfounded at how much better you sleep. This would be our trim kit, number 5. It's $150, comes with vanilla and chocolate shakes, exclusive science in our metabolic boost pill, and most importantly, comes with an amazing professional trainer and coach. She's a certified elite trainer and nutritionist who runs the Facebook groups and meal plans and recipes and home workouts and online coaching for us, so we don't have to do that. Yes, I could run those groups. Maybe a couple of you could. You have experience doing that, but maybe you don't want to spend the time in doing so. You can introduce it to friends and family. They can join her group and she can take care of them. She's paid from the corporate side, and yet we have more time freedom to spend with our family and our friends and our loved ones, and not having to run those challenge groups, those 30, 60, 90-day challenge groups, for example. I know several of my friends from, you know, weight loss companies and shake companies that run these 90-day challenges and 60-day challenges and 30-day challenges, and I quite frankly commend them. It's a lot of work, but I just was not attracted to that. I'm just being honest. And so I love that Amy Robinson does that for us. Now, this is the most exciting slide. It doesn't seem like a whole lot. There's not a lot of information on here, but there's a couple products that are taking the world by storm. And we're very proud of the release of our hemp products into the world. Since October, we've been running very swiftly with these products. The word is out that people are experiencing results in a short amount of time. And so we're very, very lucky that our company has their hands on it and that nobody else got the rights to this phenomenal product line. And why it's so exclusive and why it's so different are so many things for those of you that are taking copious notes right now, right? I just love the fact that there's so many people out there claiming they have CBD and advertising and selling CBD products, and that's great. I highly recommend, you know, the evolution of where we're going into the CBD space. I highly recommend people to find natural ways that work, right? But there is a difference. Documentation beats conversation any day of the week. And we have the documents and the proof that ours is absorbing into your body faster and better with more potency and more purity than anything else on the market. And I say that very boldly because I have seen tons of products, right? And people even advertise CBD oil, right? Hemp oil, that's wonderful. Ours is a hemp oil also, a full spectrum hemp oil. However, we say water soluble hemp oil, right? Nobody has quite what we have in terms of an 85% absorbability and what our product is doing for people. Highly sought after to have something that works, right? That's effective and also has a price point that won't break the bank. I've seen a lot of CBD products, maybe some of you have experienced some that are $150 upwards to $350, $400, okay? They're still an oil-based product. Your body is made up of 70 to 80% of water. Why would you not, or why would you put an oil-based product into your system when you're trying to have an effect, you know, an effect that works? We know CBD oils will work for you. We also know, though, that you're going to take a lot more in milliliters, a lot more droppers to get the results that you need and want for your body, which in turn costs you more money. Our oil is the best price product for what you're getting. I can't even believe the price. I almost think that we're, you know, stealing from the company almost, but $79.95. I've never seen a price point like this for something that works and has the exclusive science behind our product. Not only is it water soluble, it's been extracted with CO2 extraction, so highly pure and potent, not extracted by way of alcohol and other mechanisms, or it's stripping the plant. It also comes from a hemp plant, not marijuana. So they're both in the cannabis family. Thank goodness. There's a lot of education around the cannabis plant these days, plants. In 1992, it was discovered for the first time ever, an endocannabinoid system. And the last, I would say 10 years specifically though, is when they've really researched the endocannabinoid system and how beneficial full spectrum hemp is to you know, have all these cannabinoids and phytocannabinoids that are inside, you know, our full spectrum hemp, not just you know, no offense to the medical marijuana industry, because of course we have people on the line that have had results with that as well. But when you have a product made from marijuana or an oil, it's very high in THC, which of course gives you the psychoactive effect, but it's low in CBDs, low in cannabinoids. When you have something high in cannabinoids, you have low THC. It's the complete opposite. So some of those things have, you know, 1 or 2 cannabinoids, maybe as high as 6 cannabinoids. A regular old CBD oil very well could have anywhere from 2 to 6 cannabinoids in it. Whereas our full spectrum hemp, we know has over 60, as high as 80 cannabinoids, you know, in this little bottle, providing far superior results in terms of inflammation, pain relief, mental clarity and support. So many things that I could go into. Balancing your hormonal system, your endocannabinoid system works with so many systems like the nervous system, for example. So we see results of people, you know, again, no medical claims are being made here, right? But we see results of people with Parkinson's and poor circulation and dementia. And I know there are a lot of you that want to raise your hand and share your testimony, anxiety, depression, the list goes on and on. I love the inflammation results that we're getting. You know, people are actually experiencing and feeling the difference, removing bloat and things like that, helping people with lupus that are in a lot of pain, you know, MS, fibromyalgia. I could literally go on for hours, and I apologize that I get a little passionate on this topic, but we really believe in the pain relief cream as well. And so when we launched these 2 products, this is a cinnamon flavor. We now actually have an oil flavor as well, mocha oil, excuse me. We will have 4 more flavors that they're working on in our R&D department. And just this last month, we launched 3 hemp proteins. They have yet to ship, but we know they're coming. They will ship this month. And we also have 3 roll-ons that are working wonders for people. So we have a Relax, which helps in terms of calming down anxiety and preparing for sleep. We have Renew for pain relief. We also have Defend for your immune system. And these work extraordinarily well. So we're very excited about joining the Q movement. We want to share that with you and let you know that you can have your place here with Q. You can become a customer. Of course, I would recommend becoming a preferred customer so you can save money. It's hassle-free to cancel anything. We just know you won't cancel. You'll love all of our quintessential products. We also have an ambassador, price point, $79.95 to start your own business with Q. And it's very exciting times because a lot of companies in this space will charge hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars for you to be eligible to start making money. And what I love about this is you're eligible to make money, as soon as you sign up. We highly recommend one of those number 1 through 6 kits or a combination of products that you want. And of course, $79.95 for you to become active. That's an annual subscription, one time, of course, a year, where you get your own app you can download to your phone. You have your own personalized replicated website, and you are eligible for this compensation plan right here. That's a 1-page compensation plan, easy for anyone to understand. I love that from a business perspective, that an easy to understand pay plan would duplicate and grow, and the masses could get behind it. The masses could understand how to make an extra $500 a month. That was crucial for me to be able to explain to somebody how they can make down to the penny what they want to make. I come from the industry. The last 6 years I've spent in this industry, I've never seen a pay plan where you can actually know what you're going to make down to the penny. It's usually an approximate paycheck. And I believe that gone are those days. The forward-thinking days of the payout plans, you know exactly how to make what you want to make. And it's a one-chart option to look it up and review it and figure it out. And so I highly recommend that you get back with the person that introduced you to Q Sciences, Quintessential Sciences. Definitely get started, to be a consumer of our products, become a product of the products. You can speak with conviction on how they're working for you. And of course, you should get paid on your referral. We live in a space and time where if you're not making money from your phone or your computer, you're missing out on the phenomenon that's happening globally around our world. And this is the time right now to capitalize on making money from your phone or your computer, and really, again, letting people know that this opportunity exists. That would be huge for your friends and your family, and more importantly, very big for you to be able to capitalize on that, bringing this to your friends and family before somebody else does. That's always the name of the game, right? So again, get back with the person that invited you, let them know you want to get a place in the team tonight, or that you want to start on your products tonight. And we highly recommend, getting started as soon as possible, because we never hear anybody tell us, I wish I would have waited to get started. It's always the opposite. Everyone comes to us. I got off a phone call, but right before I jumped on this webinar, where he said, a year ago, I had the opportunity to get started with you guys. I can't believe I let a year go by, right? That is the worst feeling, is regret. You don't want to be left behind, right? So I would highly recommend, getting your questions answered. We can hop on a one-on-one call and specifically find what products would also benefit you personally. And I'm happy and very passionate about exploring that and answering questions for anyone like that. So thank you guys so much. Look forward to meeting everybody soon.